People who are atheists always says that there is no God. It is all by nature, and they believe in scientific facts. But our Sanatana Dharma gives scientific facts as well as religious importance in that scientific facts. Some people say that God, we cannot see God, but the idea that comes in our mind is enormous. I mean, the mind thinks in a second. The mind thinks that the margin of the mind and inventions again make them think that these people have some power. So God is there, but not the mind. Mind is not God. Mind is very productive, but the real God is the place where we find peace of mind, where we find no hatred, where we find love all around, and where we find no anxiety. And this place could only be found in practicing the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And this place is first will be felt in our mind, body and soul. And then a moonshine, we are very blissful in full moon shining over us, and this full moon shines very sweetly, very calm and very tender, and we feel very peaceful under such a light from moon. And the moon light is very powerful. It attracts the tides on the ocean, and the movement of the tides is according to the full moon. Gravitational attractions as well as the light of the full moon as well. And this happiness from the full moon light, on one full moon light, when we worship Nityananda, Balaram, and Chaityananda, Sri Krishna, we will get course of such calm light over us, feeling a heavenly mood in our mind, body and soul. And if we could achieve such a condition in our life, we are sure that Nityananda will accept us as his servant. Nityananda will accept us as his servant, and we will help. We will have the opportunity that we could be one of his disciples or one of his gopi, and will find a place in his lotus feet. So there is God. My dear friends, believe in it, and when we read Bhagavad Gita as it is, and other people explaining Bhagavad Gita, I once heard that Bhagavad Gita is the answer to all the questions of these worldly worries. So Gita as it is much better than other explanation as well as, and I do not look down upon other explanation, but Gita as it is little bit understandable to the devotees of Nityananda and Chaityananda, devotee of Krishna, and the relationship with Krishna, and we Atma, the Atma in our heart, as it is said in Bhagavad Gita, and Atma is not connected, and Atma is not connected with any senses or any material things on earth. So it is just a very blissful Ananta existence, which is part and parcel of Param Atma, Supreme Personality of Godhead. And as the Atma is part of Supreme Personality of Godhead, if we remember Krishna always, just like Arjuna, Krishna said to Arjuna that Arjuna is equal to Krishna, because as a friend, as a devotee, and Arjuna always remember Krishna as a friend, as a friend and more than a friend. He knows that he is a God. He is over all of us. He can do anything, and the knower of the one who knows Krishna properly and exactly can know the Gita properly and exactly as Krishna himself. And then the answer comes that Arjuna is also same as Krishna, as well as the worries that comes to the mind of Arjuna is just a game played by Maya of Krishna. Krishna can still control Arjuna if Arjuna also is equal and same as Krishna, because Krishna is above all, and Krishna, as I said, holds the mind of Arjuna, and the lost Gita, Bhagavad Gita, was to be given to him in Mahabharata, and it is to be happened, and it is made previously and planned previously before Mahabharata war. And the main purpose of the avatar of Sri Krishna here on earth is the lost Bhagavad Gita must be handed over to his friend, and the person who is equal to himself, Arjuna. So with the Maya, Arjuna was kept in a situation of dharma, that he has to fight with his relatives. He has to fight with his relatives. He has to fight with his relatives, his uncle, his grandfather, his cousins, his friends, his sons of his cousins. And in seeing this, Arjuna felt it is better not to do war, as he is a good person. But Duryodhana do not understand this. He is so confident in himself that the war will be won by their side, because on their side there was Bhisma and Dronacharya, their guru, as well as Bhisma is the person who can die when he wants to die. So when such warriors are on their side, he doesn't afraid of anything. He doesn't know the dharma, karma. He is very sinful person, and at the end his entire families, his entire family's tree is cut down in the war, and there were only widows left. And after the war, and so war is not a good one. War is a very bad in one purpose, but war is good in one purpose. It will reduce the population of the world. So why Krishna take avatar? Krishna took avatar because the Prithvi Mata told him that the people, the animals, the trees, and many other living beings and non-living beings are making Prithvi Mata very much annoyed, and so please help in this situation by reducing the amount of human beings, animals, trees, and other non-living things that is not required to be on the earth, and so on. Thank you.